Oh, good morning, good morning. Hope you guys are doing well. We're in this little creek here. We're just going to see how we go today. Oh, big log there, almost ran over it. Got a bit of a high tide this morning. I think the tide's turning about half an hour, 45 minutes, sort of something like that. Top of the tide, and then we'll fish the first couple of hours of the run out. Basically just going to fish for whatever we can get, any bread and butter species, anything. We've got a couple of sand flats, drains, mangrove lines, deep bends, rock bars, everything. So we're just going to see what we can get, anything with a fin, and I'd be stoked. So got the high tide, the tide is rushing into all these little mangrove roots, so I feel like I'm going to start peppering these sort of edges here, these shallow edges. Fair bit of mullet and stuff scooting around, so that's really good. Got a couple of little islands, little drains. Yeah, let's just have a great morning of it and see if we can't get anything. To start off with, we're going to go with a topwater, just because, you know, I'm a topwater tragic. So this is a little crossfire. I think it's like a 80 mil. Caught all sorts of things on it: bass, brim, flathead, all sorts on the crossfire lures in this size. If we start seeing little prawnies and stuff, we'll go to a splash prawn or something. So yeah, we'll just see how we go. Yeah, it's like a foot. It's only like a foot or two along this edge here. So if there's anything here, I should see it. So the main channel is out to my left here. We've got this other little channel through here. It's got a little bit of depth when I saw on the map, so we'll just see if there's anything hanging around here. Oh. Something already had a go at it. Something was chasing it. Just saw my kayak and spooked off. Well, that's a good sign. So there's life up here. Big mullies. Oh. Let's try to take it in. A bit of mullet moving on this bank here, this other side. I'll just go to a jerk bait just for a tick here. Gee whiz, what was that? Scared the poop out of me. Seeing some prawns spraying all along this bank here, so let's try bullseye. I'm going to throw on this lure for a short minute here. Been over a year probably. A couple of drains and stuff that I'll probably pepper once that tide turns. In the meantime, we'll get up on these flats and stuff. Lots and lots of bait moving around, so let's try this topwater. It's gone to a sugapen now. Little Bassday sugapen. That's what I learned to lure fish with, actually. And I just haven't thrown it for years. I wouldn't say years, maybe 12 months. Yep, there we go. First proper good cast with it. First proper good cast with it. What is it? Little brimson. Little tiny fella. Not the target species today. Last week would have been lovely, but that's pretty convincing. Like, freaking first proper cast with it. PTSD from the last session. Oh no! No! Knew that was gonna happen. Do not do anything I wouldn't do. Both little assists getting him. There you go, just a little fella. Little donut saver. And on topwater too, so I got me fix. Very, very cool. Yeah, I had a couple of little bow waves and stuff from the bent lure, but they didn't really want to commit to it, so try to get them with a walking bait. Beautiful morning out here, barely a breath of wind. No clouds at all, so that's making topwater fishing probably a bit difficult, but can't complain. I've got one, so one undersized fish, that's usually pretty good for me. Oh, has he got it? Damn it. That was a big slurp. Big slurp. How did he miss that? How did he miss that? He did everything right except get the hooks somehow. Another one behind it. There's a few up here. Another one behind it. Oh no! No. Dropped him. Getting all these little bait fish and prawns coming through here. Tide's just turning, it's just going out ever so slightly now. There he is. Paused it. Got him? Yep. Finally, good. About time. Yeah, the bait fish, I can just see the bait fish spraying and stuff like that, so I was like, surely there's got to be some more stuff up here. Some stuff chasing it. He's not no massive fish at all, but hey, I will take it. It's such an easy walk the dog action, the old sugar pen. There we go. Nothing crazy, but still good fun on top water. Early morning this time of year. Honestly, anything on top water, I will say yes to. Yeah, I just remembered why the sugar pen's such a good lure and why I used it to start off with. I just haven't thrown it for a long time. Lots of surface weeds, so I think throw the top water for a little bit longer. Go for something a bit deeper. Oh no. Oh. Get it off the tree for me, please. Come on then. Oh, has he got it? Yep, got him. Oh. You broke the tree for me. Thank you, mate. Big tea bag. Wow. I think it's a pretty good one, actually. Oh my gosh, it is. Oh my god. What? That's a freaking donkey. What? On surface? What? That's almost... No. I had this tree, I was snagged in the tree and big hits on it. Big hits on it. What? What? There must have been a few of them because it was snagged up in this tree and they're fighting over it and they pulled it out for me. Did a tea bag last session too. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, he's like 35. Gee whiz. Yeah, look at that. It's a pretty good one. He went about 35. Something like that. Epic. Epic on the surface. See you, mate. Get out of here. Yeah, I was caught up in this tree just up here. And yeah, I was just tweaking it, and he clobbered it. I was wondering about whether changing it up and going to subsurface, but now that's detriment. I'll probably throw that for another little bit. My god. That thing went nuts for it. What was that? Sugar! Yes, please! When you're going down on me, I'm right here. 'Cause I need little love and little symphony. All I need to do is sing Maroon 5 and throw in the sugar pen and it works. Take me for a joyride, this one. It's another decent one. Another good one. Yeah. I know it's only Brimbos, guys, but I love them. We'll go for some bigger stuff soon, some flatties, something like that. But whilst it's low light conditions, got a bit of shade and stuff. Who doesn't love a top water? There you go. Little sugary duggeries out. Yeah, that's another good one. Not bad at all. One's probably 25, just under 30 maybe. Very fun top water. Very, very fun. Oh. Oh, nope, dropped it. Come back for it, come on. There's a few along this little stretch here, eh? Oh, that was a good hit. Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, he's taking me for a ride, this one. Oh. Gotta pull him out. He's only just a little fella, but he's just so feisty. Just so feisty. He pulled harder than the big one. Okay. Another one. And little assist to hooking them today. There you go, just a little fella, but super, super foisty. Alright, that surface bite's really dying down now, so we're going to go a bit deeper, go for something a bit more of size, like a flatty or something. We'll see how we go. Got the Daiwa double clutch on, one of my favourites last season, so we'll just see how we go. And I've just had a quick look on the maps and found a couple of drains, so we've got one up here and we've got a few further down, so we might do some trolling. Got the surface lure on the other rod, just in case, you know, I see some shade and stuff like that, like up the back of this cut. I see some shade, so once it exhausted the main part of this little part, we'll might go up there and throw the top water, see if we can't get anything else. Got soft prawns as well, might throw some of them on. Come on then. Clumsy. 3, 4. Ah. Yep, there we go. Oh, dropped him. Come back for it. Got him. Nice. He's going nuts for a little fella. Yeah. Fish that drain, nothing really going on at the front there for flatties or anything. Saw a bit of shade. I was like, well, it's been working this morning, so I'll just throw it in there. Beautiful morning out here nonetheless, eh? Beautiful morning. A couple of boats and stuff like that, but haven't really crossed paths with them. I've seen them in the distance and stuff, but basically had this spot to myself. It's relatively shallow. A boat could get in here, but with this draining tide, probably not worth the risk. But plenty of drains and stuff like that, lots of little deep channels and stuff, so we'll just pepper around here and just see what we can cross paths with. Just decided to go to a plastic, so gone to the little MMD soft prawn, just because I was trolling a bit with that jerkbait, the double clutch, and great lure, but just getting hung up in the weeds and everything that's here. There's a lot of like little surface debris, weeds and stuff, so we'll just see how we go. We'll just fish this for a bit. A couple of drains. Here's one here. I'll give it a couple of hops and stuff, and then we'll just see what happens. It's in there. Oh. Alright, well, so I don't ruin the drain, I might just, if I have to. Oh, good hit. He must have been watching that for a while. I was re-battling. No. Get out of there. Oh, that's a good one. He's carving me up. I've got a rod tangle over here. This is a cluster. Oh. It's a cluster and a half, that's for sure. There we go. Got him. Cool as. That's why I always take a second rod, just in case. You know, you snag up or whatever, and you ruin the spot. Just pluck another cast in there, you never know. There's plenty of these guys up here. Looking for the flat one. The old flat one. There we go. And like a foot of water. Rod's still tangled up behind me. It's on a crab pot. It's so shallow up there. Abandoned old pot. Just make sure there's nothing in there. Caught up. Oh. Come on, people. Pick up after your crab pots. Clean up after yourself. Big silver flashes and whiting and stuff on this flat here. Another little drain opening. Oh my God. You got it? Yep. Oh, he's gonna break me. That was cool. It's like the tiniest bit of shade. Tiniest bit of shade, and like no water in there at all. Not very deep. Very, very cool. Nope. Oh, hooked on me paddle. Oh, I can't say I've done that before. He's out of here. It's not even like, this is crazy where that fish came out of. I don't know if you can see it, but here's my paddle. It's the bottom there. So it's half a paddle. It's literally like there down deep. Less than a foot. Crazy for this time of year. Usually I associate really super shallow stuff with, you know, summer, spring and summer bite, but almost in winter, I am a surface tragic. But I hope it's entertaining for you guys. You get to actually see the visual hits and stuff like that, more than like a bottom bouncing jig or something like that. Look at them. There are so many after it. There's so many following them, even on this shade, this sun side. There goes a big one. Just spooked him. A little one here. Wow, so many up here. So many. Come on then. He's so small. I love his heart though. Come on then. Oh no, that's a long tom. There was a long tom after it. There was brim in there, but there was a long tom after it. Oh my God. There we go. That's something. Oh, for goodness sake. Target species acquired, not the right size though. I'll give him brownie points for commitment. Just saying the subsurface bite's pretty tough. There's a lot of weed around and stuff, but well, got a little tiny flatty. Good hit. Come on. Come on then. Yep, got him. Oh no, he dropped it. Damn. Looked like a perfect little spot for brim. There's a school of them, I think. I think there's a few of them, so get it back in there. Yep, there we go. In this drain. Yep. Oh, I dropped it. No. Drain was too tight. Way too tight, mate. Hit. Yep, there we go. That feels good. That feels good. Oh, what? Trying to get away from them. Trying to get away from these little tuckers. He's fighting pretty good. There we go, that's the target species. Not the right size though. Nice little flatty. Undersized, but hey. There we go. Little flatty. Just off this run out tide off this little bank here. Very cool. See you, mate. There we go. Oh, I dropped it. Pike, I think. Big school of pike here. Snipped off. Snipped. Definitely pikey poo. Definitely the old pikey poo. That was epic. Epic. That's not a bad one, actually. Not a bad one. Lost me soft prawn, so I assume a pike. And yeah, I've only got the surface lure on, so I was like, oh, I'll just cast it in the one little bit of shade that's left. And they're still hitting the top water. That's a good one too, actually. Good. See you, mate. Very cool.